Does your dog have ticks and sleep with you? Then this AnimalWised video is for you. While sharing your bed with your furry best friend can be a sign of affection, doing it when they have parasites can pose a risk, and not just for them, but for you too. Let's find out why. Ticks are external parasites that feed on the blood of mammals, birds, and reptiles. They're very common in dogs, especially in spring and summer, and if not detected early, they can cause serious health problems. But can your dog with ticks transmit them to you? The quick answer is yes. These little bugs can pass from your dog to you, although it's not very common. They don't typically target humans as their first choice, but if they are in the environment, like your bed, couch, or shared blankets, and detect a blood source nearby, like yours, they won't hesitate to bite. Additionally, some species are more aggressive than others and aren't as discriminating when it comes to their hosts. This means if your dog sleeps with you and has ticks, there's a real chance one will end up crawling on your sheets or even biting you. Here's the most important part. Ticks can transmit diseases to both dogs and humans. Some of these zoonotic diseases, which are those that can be transmitted between species, include Lyme disease, Mediterranean bottom fever, anaplasmosis, and babesiosis. In humans, a bite from an infected tick can cause symptoms like fever, muscle aches, rash, or intense fatigue. In more severe cases, it can affect major organs if not treated promptly. Therefore, it's essential to pay attention to any suspicious bite and seek medical attention if you notice any unusual symptoms after being in contact with ticks. It is very important to examine your dog's skin, especially behind the ears, on the neck, between the toes, and near the tail. These are warm, moist areas that these parasites love. Ticks are visible to the naked eye, and if they've been feeding for a while, you can see them as small balls attached to the skin. You may also notice your dog scratching more than usual, becoming more restless, or even having a fever or loss of appetite if the infestation is severe. If you already know that your dog has ticks and has slept with you, we at AnimalWised give you the following recommendations. First, check your body carefully. Ticks can bite you without noticing, and they attach to areas with thin skin like armpits, groin, or behind the knees. If you see one, don't just pull it off. Use fine-tipped tweezers, grasp it as close to the skin as possible, and gently pull upward, making sure to remove it completely. Afterward, clean the area with antiseptic and store the tick in a sealed jar in case you need to show it to a doctor. If symptoms appear, go to a health center as soon as possible. When it comes to your dog, it's essential to remove ticks safely. You should definitely see your veterinarian so they can prescribe the best treatment, whether with spot-on treatments, anti-parasite collars, shampoos, or oral tablets. It's also important to clean all bedding, vacuum sofas, and wash blankets or cushions at high temperatures to eliminate any parasites in the environment. Once your dog is tick-free, you can sleep together again. Sharing rest time with your dog doesn't have to be dangerous if you keep them clean, protected, and healthy. Remember, prevention is key, so apply anti-parasitic products year-round, especially during high-risk seasons. And don't forget to check your dog frequently if they have been in the countryside, in the woods, or areas with vegetation. In short, your dog can transmit these parasites and some dangerous diseases to you, but if you act quickly, take hygiene measures, and use the right products, there's no need to worry. And that's it for this AnimalWised video on what happens if your dog has ticks and sleeps with you. Tell us in the comments if you've ever been bitten by ticks. Plus, in the playlist below, we'll give you other tips and care advice for dogs. See you in the next video.